are part of what has been established previously. And I think we went through something like this before. Solution setting. So I don't think there's anyone that's left behind here. So every other thing here that leads towards the anything shape by look. This does not have anything to do with the solution set at all. With anything shape. And here there's an error. No, there's not. It's P here. So with anything shape by bandedness at all. Only shape by strong convergence. But after strong convergence proof, that's why I was separated. Have this one separately. That's just focus on one. Even this one. This is part of the bandedness, but then tabatini ka kwele ka kọ gbogbo wọn papọ̀ ó máa ti pọ̀jù, so I separate ilé jẹ́ ka get lókè o zn nínú sequence will satisfy this inequality. So this is what we have done here, and it satisfies it for all points, every point in the solution set yẹn tàbá mú point kankan tàbá fẹ́ rí point in the solution set yẹn then zn ó máa satisfy this inequality. So that one we spoke about that as well. Then we did the same thing. I think now what are we trying to achieve? Okay, here we want to show that it's banded. Okay, so we started from that lemma 4.3 above because that's Shetonson. We combine old. So from there, since kini old, this inequality holds, this is a positive number, this is a positive number, and this is also a positive number. That's what we've established here. I mean, this guy is less than 11. I'll estimate at being positive because 10 is less than 15 minus 2 minus 3. Tabafili cancel 10 minus 2 minus 3 and to show you 10 will be less than minus, it will be less than 15. So being positive number. So this and this being positive number. So this guy will be less than this guy. And if we take the square root of both, we are going to have this. Okay. So now this is another part. This is also from the algorithm. So we established that this guy holds. We've already seen this one as well. And if the condition on K is that K is less than 1 minus beta n, then this place will be positive as well. This is number in 0, 1 is positive. So if K is not up to K 1 minus beta n, so we pay 1 minus beta n, it will be left a positive number, positive, positive, positive. So that means we can estimate now this product will be positive. So we can estimate this guy. So we have that Tn minus P square is less than or equal to this. If you take square root of both sides, I get a So this is another estimation without square, estimation without square, estimation without square. And finally, xn plus 1. So okay, he estimated the un, yes, he estimated un, and also wn. He also estimated wn. Okay, so alpha n here, and theta n for the second one. Okay. So after estimation, it got this. Then at the revised, it was without square. Something is missing here. Norm is missing here. If you're saying it's Dr. Gushola, norm missing.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Norm missing.
Okay. All right.
So, and here, what he has done here is to use the triangular inequality. At least he has separated this and this. And for this, he has done addition and subtraction here. So Mukon to go through it, but it's something we've done before. So addition and subtraction, and here, this is some traditional triangle inequality here. This guy, he has broken this into two, like that. Here, he has used the contraction constant here. At least this one, the F is gone now, so you use the contraction contract that here. We've already established Wn minus P. So we have substituted that here. So every other thing here, I think it's something that we've seen before. This is not the type of this thing that we use. This one is slash v dot. That's what you should have there.
Okay. Slash
this should be slash v dot capital.
Capital V, Abby?
Yeah, no. Slash v dot.
Oh, okay.
So no Yako and B. So my
vertical.
Vertical dots. Yeah.
All right. Phone number, but I know. System now, Yari could boot.
So this one here. So where M3 is now. So that's kí ló dé tẹ́lẹ̀ fi wà banded? Can anybody say it? Why is that banded? F of UN. Why do you think F of UN is banded? Why do you think F of UN is banded? Okay.
Is a contraction term with relative to the national UN.
Yes.
Solution one SN plus one.
Yeah.
Since
sequence one.
Sequence
one.
Yeah. So that's why it is banded, sir.
No, it's not.
All right. What's the reason, sir?
Ṣé ẹlòmíì lè sọ? Test on your debate on one bed, but for debate.
Okay.
There's one thing that is missing. There's one thing that's missing. Okay, so come on, waste time. UN, according to what we've done here, I think already established UN for banded for Alare. We've established that UN is banded. So you concern why I established it already because we said UN minus P is less than or equal to XN minus P plus something, I think theta N, if I'm not mistaken, M2. So, whatever it is. First, this implies Xn is bounded. Into the Xn, we were bounded in Xn plus 1 minus P is less than or equal to Xn minus P plus whatever it is. Plus gbogbo nǹkan àbí níbí eléyìí sorry ní tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni so eléyìí ló jẹ́ ká fi mọ̀ pé xn plus 1 eléyìí la fi mọ̀ pé xn minus xn eléyìí xn minus p yìí ó wà bounded. This is bounded. So consequence of that only xn plus wà bounded. So clear?
Okay.
Xn minus p is bounded. Only two more tá a ṣe ń bí wáyé. Only nǹkan tá a ṣe ń bí because nǹkan tá a ṣe ń bí ni pé xn plus 1 wow. Xn plus 1 minus p wow. Ó wà less than nǹkan kankan. Tẹ̀rọ pé nǹkan wà bounded náà ni pé ó wà something less than. So pé f is bounded if there exists an m such that so since that's so to show pé xn minus p is bounded because lára àwọn sequence xn plus 1 minus p náà ni xn wà. Xn minus p yìí wà. So but our need in xn plus 1 minus p is bounded. We say xn minus p is bounded. So since the xn minus p is bounded into two months because if xn for instance má bínú pé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ jù ó wà bounded nípa lè cover àbí so and this is we can write this now as xn is less than or equal to something p plus m lè cover so who are bounded xn is bounded. So as a consequence of this I get with this sequence xn is bounded. So if xn is bounded give me our cover now add it because of that same thing I require UN who are bounded but ilé la fẹ́ béèrè but kí ló fà tẹ́lẹ̀ fi wà bounded now this function is contraction abi
yes
and contraction mappings are continuous. So since your power continuous, so and UN is bounded, thus UN also f of UN also would what be bounded. So continuity contractive mapping
Okay.
f of UN were bounded because UN already is bounded.
Okay.
Bounded on clinical subset of bounded on clinical sequence, bounded so we start mentioning those things in Banach spaces. But yeah, so I want to continuity f yìí ló jẹ́ kí sequence eléyìí tẹ́wọ̀n pé náà ti di sequence báyìí.
Yes.
So,
Wow. That's
Okay.
good, sir. That's interesting.
So at already established bounded association with one padà nìyẹn. So nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo is kí la sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe náà.
I got
Strong convergence like we're gonna try that too. Okay, so now thank you for the convergence for the boundedness. we've gotten it from 2 people. So every other person, please try to reproduce yours. So now, I've already lost me. That's a quick assignment to go. Okay. So now the following inequality holds. Now, instead of the way Kajol has done is, this is another way that Dr. Kajol and Dr. Bushola has gone with his own. So first, he's saying inequality you hold from global P platinum solution set and all N. Right? So it is now left for him to prove it that this truly holds. Dr. Bushola, please make this either a square bracket or a brace. Yeah. So now it's left for him to prove that truly these two are satisfied. Now, if you remember, I was mentioning something the other time that Kajol has combined the solution set to the 2 problems in one. He combined is in one. Like, but in his own now,
Yes.
there's a mistake here. I can see a mistake now because he has only used one. He forgot the other. Like here, Dr. Bushola asks, this is where the solution set to the fixed point is. Shagbagbe.
Yes, yes.
If you buy
Yes,
the
sir.
solution set fixed point.
U of Z.
And if you buy, this is where the solution set to
Z,
the
yeah.
racial equality is.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
ṣé ẹ rántí pé mo sọ pé eléyìí náà máa need, kí ló dé tá a sọ pé eléyìí náà máa need? Tẹ́ bá rántí, àwọn pé eléyìí gangan ló wúlò, àwọn limit kan ò wúlò, but at the end of the day, wọ́n padà wúlò. Kí ló dé tó
Àwọn
fi
ẹ̀dá
wúlò?
láti lò láti find àwọn.
Because we're going to need them to get eléyìí tó wúlò. For instance, tí irú kíní yóò bá lọ sí 0, I get eléyìí lọ sí 0. Tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò bá lọ sí 0, and ní really establish o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
Oh, yes, yes.
Eléyìí lọ sí 0, ká sọ pé eléyìí lọ 0. Tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò bá fi lọ sí 0, because nínú eléyìí tá a rí tó jẹ́ ti racial equality yìí sìn, kò sí Zn kankan níbí. Eléyìí tó lè connect Zn rè, and we connect it to this Yn. So if you don't establish this, we will not get this one. So that's why this one has to be there. But in his own now, I just recall, he had only this guy and this guy. So which means he won't be able to get this unless he has to go back again to restart another one. So I would think having them separately will be better than putting the 3 of them together at a time. So since we're last one, so it will be better. But now that this one is true, there is 1 here, there is 2 here. I think the best approach is to go this way that Dr. Bushola has done. So, but Emile Makoko straight. Like this is a new lemma. This is a new lemma instead of going to the banded convergence straightforward. So, but let's see what he did here. Okay. So first we started with the natural part, and I said using the Cauchy-Squarce inequality and lemma 2.1 we have now where is Cauchy-Squarce inequality and where is lemma 2.1? The lemma 2.1 he applied is just this line. And the Cauchy-Squarce inequality that he applied is this line here. The Cauchy-Squarce inequality was applied on this inner product to turn it into what? To null. And what Cauchy-Squarce inequality is saying is that A, comma B is less than norm of A, norm of B. So, because the Cauchy-Squarce inequality is on. And that's exactly what you have done here. You can see this is like A, this is like B. So he has turned 2 alpha n, 2 alpha n, turn this into norm. So clear?
Yeah, our question to Mombele lẹ́ẹ̀kan nìyẹn.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the question. Yeah, that's true. So only so that's exactly what it's done. So Cauchy-Squarce inequality, he turned that okay. So but yeah, this is an estimate though. But most estimate them in rules in people are ayokuro. You understand? But
Okay.
the answer that I give also is general, that it depends on the standard definition. There's a standard definition, yes. So this is a standard definition now, for instance. Then again, key standard definition will be a minus b, comma x minus y is greater than or equal to 0. Do you understand? If it's minus bawa, that's what we are constant. X squared minus b minus ax minus b, comma x minus y. Now, actually, we positive. estimate so this will be less than or equal to x squared minus b. Because tell me son Ben here. Tell me estimate because we know it has a standard deviation that this guy is what is positive, is greater than or equal to 0. So we can estimate. So we can but now this one that you said, this is its own standard deviation. The Cauchy square inequality.
Okay.
Okay, so are we following what he has done there?
Yes, sir.
Start following Dr. Goshola.
Yes.
Okay, so now what happened here? Kilo Shelem, Kilo Rico Shelem. This is just factorization. He factored out alpha n xn minus xn minus 1 because it's common to both this term and this term.
Yes, sir.
So if you factor that out, you have alpha n xn minus xn minus 1. Here, alpha n xn minus xn minus remain 2 into xn minus p remains here. And then this is less than or equal to, now he has added this guy to this guy. How? Then we're going to see. Now this one, ele clear already, have we?
Yes, yeah.
Ele at ele clear. So it's just this guy. Let's be CBY that has been written this way. Now, but Baolele should be 3M3, ele at ele. Now you're going to see what he has done there. And so M3 could check in your supremum of this or this or that, this or this. So
Sorry, Doctor.
okay.
Yeah, I think we in the format it Sunatai whatever.
One time.
Is it the format now?
No. This is a deviation from that format. That format need only though Ashimapa coerced to that format. We're going to coerce this into he has just chosen prove. So what he has done is just to separate, have them written separately. Satisfy inequality. I'm going to use that inequality later. Next thing,
All right.
tó bá yẹ pé ṣe tó yẹ pé a fẹ́ kọ́ papọ̀ a lè kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ sínú ojú kan tó ní òní pé a separate, but now this is exactly the same thing you are going to do even if you want to use this one that way. Ẹ máa kọ́ ṣe kìíní iná eléyìí ló máa kọ́ wá, so ká sọ pé in essence one time náà là ń ṣe ẹ máa rí iwájú ń sàn. So now a sọ pé M3 this M3 now is the supremum. Or can support the maximum of that supremum now because there are several n. So I think that makes sense. There are several n. So I would have said maximum of this guy and this guy. Don't put constant in this guy and this guy. Let's just say okay, maximum of this and that. Now, since we're taking the supremum of this, in the supremum. There are two of this guy and there is one of this.
Yes.
So I suggest three on three of that. So now similarly, Wn, now this is an expansion for Un. So if you do the same thing for Un, I don't think we need to rewrite all this again. We should have just similarly Wn minus p squared is equal to this guy. That's all. So Dr. Gusharan will rewind.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Since I put the same thing, not like just say Wn minus p squared is equal to this guy. Because we have proceeded exactly the same way. So so like that. So in fact, we may not need this. We may not need to just say similarly, Wn minus p squared is equal to xn minus p squared plus this guy. That's all. So only by applying lemma 2.1 these days. So 4.2 to 4.33. That these guys, the previous estimates now, we want to apply it in this. Okay. So now, formally, or the last time we had this without square. Now we're not doing it with square. Why? Because we're now doing strong convergence.
Okay.
So ọ̀rọ̀ Sọ̀ǹtàì bí kíní Sọ̀ǹtàì yẹn revise ṣe ti rí ọwọ́ Sọ̀ǹtàì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí. Eléyìí la ni mo béèrè lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé kí náà lò tí mo sọ pé kí n kálukú máa suggest pọ̀tọ́ lò. Mo fi padà explain but this was what was used. So olele. So that Sọ̀ǹtàì stuff is what you find here. So I expanded up onto this point, and here the first substitution has been made. That is, we have replaced the Tm minus p square now. Artificially replace them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then we continue it Yeah, so we continue it with all the other substitutions to get that thing. So, Boya, I don't know if you allow, I'm going to share it with you. Okay, not to know, you go through it. Okay, right, and try to reproduce it. Or Boya Keloshe, whichever one you think is fitting, Boya Keloshe, or you want to go through this. Okay, so every other substitution there, I think there shouldn't be any problem for anyone since we have known where they are coming from. So, and I think he was able to show that truly what he said, he claimed, he has established it. So here, Olele. So nínú nǹkan yẹn, nǹkan tá a ní ìdíbẹ̀ gangan is this guy. Láti fi ṣe solution set kí ni o, títí fixed point yẹn. So he proceeded the same way to get the other one. The substitution he made here, he started with the substitution of Etirinsin. Then nínú TM minus P square yẹn, only Jankawo kan, which is this guy. Olele. Ele bá TM expansion TM minus P square yẹn, ó bá wá. It is Zm minus P square, then minus this guy, that way. Shall read, but get
Yes,
what
sir.
also. Expansion
Yes.
Zm minus P square. Expansion TM minus P square. Zm minus P square, then minus this guy. But the second expansion here, until he estimate the Luma, he just went straight, he just cut that part and said this guy is less than Zm minus P square. Shall get it, got him also.
Yes, yes.
So Dr. Aluko get it.
Okay.
Ó yé mi.
Because taba won't be, but I need them be, I cut a jade. Only, níbi ìsìn only, mo ti padà síbẹ̀. Only be, I cut them be. Only TM minus P square is less than, I need DMB, because on la fẹ́ establish entire coefficient, estimate the kúrò, but níbi the next one here, I need the rárá so àti yọ kúrò. So I can lose because Zn gangan ilé la need this time now. So at cut yẹn kúrò ńbẹ̀. So we went straight to this guy now. Ilé la fi estimate. So and that will give us what he has said we were going to. So he said, thus the required inequalities are obtained. Now we now want to use those things that we have mentioned to now do the what's it called now?
Convergence. Strong
The
convergence.
strong convergence. Yeah. So eléyìí sin ọwọ́ kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ tún lọ again. Ọwọ́ ọ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ òní ọwọ́ sọ àǹtáìlẹ̀ rí lọ báyìí sàn. So I think me sure pé ó kú anything more. Every other thing has been done. In fact, he has already shown that this thing converges strongly. That's all. Wọ́n ti parí strong convergence here. The result ti parí wáyé. So nǹkan tá a wá fẹ́ ṣe deduction tá a wá fẹ́ make from the results or any other thing that wá fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀ ni. So, but as far as this is concerned, he has proved the results. He has proved the strong convergence of the method already. So mi tó parí sínú ọ̀lẹ́lẹ̀. So like I said, I don't know how I feel it's better that you go and try on your own as well and see. So the one that this person did, Kajola, I pointed out his own error. What is it that he left out one thing? What did he leave out? In the expansion of Zm minus P square, there are two things, this guy and this guy. So he went ahead with this and left this. So instead of him doing it separately like Dr. Ogushola did here, he combined both, did one of these two things. Like Bawon something which it won't satisfy two things right. He went ahead with this one. No. I think he did this one. He be lo mati yo. He be by Iru Vincent, yeah. So now from here, she be talking about T minus P square saying I will stop lori T and then unlock with Z then because this guy is less than LA. So but TTN saying he has used the whole thing Zn minus P square saying less than Wn minus P square plus so instead of now having those two other terms, three expressions like LA Bawon she cut everything. Anti-cut expression méjì fún Wn minus P square B by because it's not required at this moment. He only desires this guy. So he has cut two expressions here, but in Kajola's case, he cut one expression, left one, so that he now has that one that he left and this guy. But he's supposed to have two things, Zn minus Yn, and also Ubodo Tele. But I'm thinking having the three things at the time will be too much or too many. So just like Teba we were saying, this is just one here. But maybe the other one is going to have two. Dr. Gusholama need Miji. Let me see. Did you establish it? I can't see that. Mi ò rí kejì o. Eléyìí sìn, nǹkan tó ṣe ń sìn, this is Zn minus UZn nìkan ni mo rí o. Ẹ̀yin náà ò parí ẹ̀. Parí ẹ̀. No, parí ẹ̀ o. Like here now, also from Zn this guy, you have not shown this. It is surely. Ṣé Dr. Gusholama fẹ́ ṣá? Surely. It is surely. Báwo lẹ ṣe lọ sókè lọ sí zero? You have not shown this. Zn minus Yn is coming from the second inequality. You established two inequalities. And you're calling back from inequality 4.31 now to 4.32 down. Okay, yeah. Using inequality 4.32. I'm following the same process as in 4.31. We have, really. So, fair. I think this is smart. This is smart.
One link
Exactly, this is smart. So instead of the same process, because if you get to 4.40, we don't have to repeat. So you just say from inequality 4.32, it follows that. So instead of repeating that statement, you say using inequality 4.32 and following the process, the same process that led to 4.40. That should work. It's not as in 4.31 because we've already done 4.31. So we process here. Lead is 4.40.
Yes.
This thing we did it from here. So the next thing should have been from inequality 4.32. It follows that. We not to follow that get our conclusion here. So now using inequality 4.32 and following similar process or the same process that led to 4.40. You understand? We have that Amani conclusion here. So that's how it should be. The adjustment in here clear.
Okay, sir.
So apart from that, I think everything is okay. Now, while let's say Nikashi, like I said, I'll prefer that you try by yourself again. Can you not to try now?
Okay.
But if you need this as a guide, there's no problem.
Let us try it on our own.
Okay. Now, as far as we're concerned, this work is done. We continue with this one is done already. So, but we don't want to leave anybody out. Keep get lower important in Kardashian Wabinia.
Yes.
So okay, so I'll leave you to go and try it. By next week in Lama our story. So okay, Dr. Ogushola say correction to someone. Dr. Kajola question correction to someone. Dr. Aluko àti Madam Mariam Kano Betitimo between constitution. So then we meet next week to divide ourselves on the work now. I think because actually close to Paris. So I can fine tune. I was actually like to fine tune. So then I can our story.
Okay. Dr. Yewale, thank you. Dr. Gushola, thank you.
You are welcome, sir. You are welcome, sir.
Yes, sir.
Madam, ẹ tọ́jú àfà o. Wọ́n
All right,
ṣàárẹ̀ o.
sir.
Ẹ̀dín ta sí wọn lẹ́nu gẹ́gẹ́ bí Dr. Àlùkò ṣe sọ kẹ́ ẹ̀dín ta sí wọn lẹ́nu o.
Àtàjọsí tó ta dáadáa.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá ti fẹ́ ká ṣe ni o.
All right.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé ní next week kó ti ready.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Ó dàbọ̀.
Okay, thank you.
Ọlọ́run ṣọwájú next week lọ́wọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Ẹ bá wa
Dr.
kí ọ̀gbẹ́ni
Dr. Kajola, ẹ jẹ́ ṣé àkíní yẹn ká lè tètè gẹ̀ẹ́sì àwọn kìíní.
All right, sir.
Ẹ lọ́jọ́ rere o.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doc.